splurge a little bit on your next stability. I think you're going to really, really enjoy this ride. And what I appreciate Saucony is that they're bringing
You get mad when I ask what you're doing. Got me up all night, just feeling stupid. For wondering where you are and why we play this same game every other weekend. With my heart in the palm of your hand, tear it all apart. Why I let you do it? I'm no fast, so I can't think about it. I don't stay the night, I feel bad about it. That's a woman's love.
Good morning, good morning. How are we today? How we doing out there, DGR around the world? Is it 7 a.m. or is it 3 p.m. right now when I'm filming? Why am I in my robe, you might be asking? Well, it's a little chilly sometimes in the basement when the AC kicks on. So I said, you know what, we're just going to toss the robe on. It's not 7 a.m. Yes, it is in fact 3 p.m. when I'm filming this. Here we go. Saucony Tempus 50-mile full review. We are done, and I'm realizing I forgot to put it over on the shelf. Hold on. There we go. Let's fire up the scale. Yes, a stability. Okay, let's do the twist test. A stability road running shoe, but it's twisting with a one goose, okay? So it's not an it's not over-stabilized, I should say, okay? Women's size 8, men's, oh yeah, there's the stack height as well. Women's size 8, men's size 9. Let's put it on the scale in my size. Ooh, come on, Saucony. That is what I'm talking about. 8.2 ounces in my size. Solid score for a stability shoe. That is awesome. Great work there, Saucony. Okay, let's move on to that upper. We're talking about a breathable mesh upper with these printed overlays. You know, nothing crazy on those printed overlays. Heel counter, not crazy comfortable, okay? And that's probably why the weight's a little bit lower, which I appreciate, Saucony, that, you know, you're going for a stability shoe, because for a lot of if it's under 9 ounces and this is 8.2, that is, with that type of stack height, that is solid. But you might be just, you know, for those that are really more concerned, more interested in purchasing a stability shoe with more comfort through the collar and the heel counter, this might not be the shoe for you, but I personally, I'm liking it a lot, okay? And we are looking at a semi-gusseted tongue. Appreciate that, Saucony. Breathability through the toe box. Soak in that toe box. Oh my goodness, that's just impressive. I don't know even what you would, I don't want to call it jacquard mesh, but man, that's a fascinating, like whatever they did, look, just soak that in. That's a fine craftsmanship through that toe. I've never quite seen a toe box quite like that. That might have to be my positive for this entire shoe, okay? So there's my lockdown, semi-gusset 7.5, and then overall solid breathability. I think the score was not a little bit higher in the 8s, mostly because of that comfort. Compared to some, I'll just say some ASIC shoes like the Noosa, the Evo Ride, the Glide Ride, they really kind of pushed the ball down the court in 2022 with respect to comfort through the collar and the heel counter. Not quite as much here in the Tempus. Power Run PB through that midsole. It's a Pebax polymer-based foam, okay? Which is these compressed, most of you know this by now, but these compressed beads of Pebax that foam that create this lattice structure through the midsole. And I love it. Actually, hold on, let's fire it up. So ride and energy return, awesome, especially for a stability shoe. A lot of times, I'm not too excited, and let's do the thumb test first. I'm not too excited about the ride of stability shoes. This one is feeling very, very, it's throwing the thumbs back, okay? Let's just do it there, And also I should mention that it's this full-length core of ultralight Power Run PB that delivers this incredible, yeah, I'm gonna say it, incredible spring and cushion. Man, Power Run PB, now let's do the official test here. 44. Hello, what am I saying, everybody? Let's do the other side. This side is saying 40, so, oh, goodness. Now, on the medial side, on the inside of the shoe here, where the stability is built in on this arch area, oh, interesting. Okay, 45, getting 45 right there. So it's still pretty comfortable on that durometer scale. Moving on to the outsole. We're looking at just rubber on that outsole, but it's just the perfect amount. No complaints. Who knows? Maybe they'll toss a gusset into that outsole at one point. Fit, true to size, you better believe it. 8 out of 10, no issues at all. As well as the comfort, 7 out of standard score, mostly because of the upper, not because of the midsole. For those that are new with respect to the scoring system, for the comfort, it's the entire shoe. So I combine the upper, the feel, the lockdown of the upper on top of your foot and the back of your foot, but combined with the ride, okay? So putting them together, that creates the overall comfort score of the shoe. Positive is 100%. The weight of a stability shoe, just unbelievable. Drawback is the comfort of that heel counter and heel tab area. Durability, we're not going to go 500 plus, but I will say that the Saucony Guide 15, if you want a little more, just a little more lifespan out of your stability shoe, you might want to look at the Guide 15 from Saucony, okay? But that's still solid 500 plus for a road neutral shoe. How will I use this shoe? Long runs, okay. Who is it best for? I'm going to say a splurge stability shoe. And it's not overstabilized, okay? Sometimes, it's just not overstabilized. So you know, even if you're a neutral runner or somebody that just slightly overpronates, you could still pick up this shoe and get some benefits out of that stability structure built into the medial side of the shoe, okay? Price point, and the reason I'm saying it's a little bit of a splurge is, $160. That's a little up there, okay? Getting up there. So if you want to kind of, splurge a little bit on your next stability, I think you're gonna really, really enjoy this ride. And what I appreciate Saucony is that they're bringing the juice to the stability runners out there that maybe sometimes get forgotten a little bit when it comes to higher performing foams under step. So and I'm not even a stability runner, okay? But I do, for everybody that's out there, raise your hands in the comments if you prefer stability shoes or you need a stability shoe. Saucony is finally looking out for you with his Power Run PB under step, everybody. All right, so 7 out of 10. Other shoes to buy: Guide 15, Adrenaline 21, Puma Eternity, and the Vongo V5. Now, I personally would go, for me, I love the Eternity from Puma, actually, okay? So that would be my number one to pick from if I could only buy one off that list, but those are, and again, that Guide 15, maybe a little more on the durability scale. Shoe quick specs for the Saucony Tempus. Soak it in one more time. 8mm drop, all right? Power Run PB midsole, $160 price point, and that full review score, it is not interesting. Sooner rather than later, might be July, might be August, but sooner rather than later, we'll get that Matrix Stability Road Running Shoe Matrix. Stability Road Running Shoe Matrix. I can tell you now that this is not the highest score for stability shoes in 2022. I think it was the Puma Eternity, if I'm not mistaken. There you have it, everybody. Dan runs. You get the comment of the day. Question of the day coming right at you. Dan says, it's great to have an insight into multiple brands thanks to you not committing to being endorsed by one company. Much appreciated, Seth. No problem, Dan. I'll have to give Puma some attention in 2022. I think that was pulled from maybe the Puma Eternity shoes. So thank you, Dan, for chiming in. And question of the day, what has been your favorite Saucony shoe from the past 365 days? So you can go all the way back into 2021 as well, okay? Halfway through the year, all right? So last 365 days, whether it's road or trail or road or trail, all right? Or maybe track if you care to gander that direction, everybody. We'll toss it to the Saucony playlist. Saucony playlist, right there. All right, a lot of shoes on that playlist at this point. All right, thanks for tuning in. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.